Hello, my name is Kiriath, and today we are going to take a look at just one of the things that Games Workshop has announced at the New York Toy Fair, which, to be honest, I didn't know was a thing until just now. But there's actually something kind of cool. It's more models. Look, it's more models. It's more models that we're going to buy and spend all our money on because they don't give our wallets time to recover, and that's just how that happens. So the thing that they've announced is something called Combat Arena, which is a fast-paced miniatures combat game that pits you against your friends in lightning-quick bouts of tactical action, according to the Warhammer community site. Set aboard an Imperial vessel, the game sees each player pick a hero and battle it out, matching their distinct fighting styles and abilities to claim victories. Each of these champions is represented by a brand new model from classic and fan favourite units of yours, such as the Crusader and the Primaris Psyker. Oh dear God, what are you doing to us, Games Workshop? So let's have a little gander at these. So that there is the box, Combat Arena. There's the contents of the box. Nice bit of red plastic, and you can see what the deal is. You can see what the deal is. Smaller scale than a lot of the stuff they've been putting out recently. But what gets me going, what makes me excited and slightly worried and a little bit kind of, oh dear God, will you please leave me alone, is the models. It's always the models, let's be totally honest. Oh dear. Alright, let's start out with the Crusader. I've wanted new Crusader models for ages. I like the ones that we currently have, but they need a bit of an update, and this is actually a really good update. There's no part of this I don't like. I don't like the fact there's no part of this that I don't like, because it means I want to buy it, which is the problem, because there's so much stuff coming out. There's Shadow Spirit, oh dear God. So, also, I really like the paint job on this as well, to be honest. I really like the paint job. It's pretty good. So yeah, there's a new Crusader. It's a cool model. Undeniably a cool model. It feels very true. Very true to the older artwork, to the existing models. I just like every part of it. There's almost like a weird kind of, like a half Dark Souls feel I'm getting from it in a way, which is a bit odd, but yeah, it's decent. I like it. There's also a new, a new Tech Priest, not Tech Priest, Engine Seer, or Tech Priest, Engine Seer, one of the two. I mean, look at that. Look at the big metal arm. Look at the weird... it's so good. It's just, I like all of these. It's annoying how much I like all of these. Again, that is a nicely done model. It's very true to the original, but it's a nice reimagining. There's some really good detail on there. Okay, there's... clearly a servitor. But again, a really good updated version of the servitor. The servitors that you can get at the moment are old as hell. They look lumpy and weird and misshapen. Admittedly, this dude looks weird and lumpy and misshapen as well. Don't get me wrong. He's not exactly a picture of perfect health, is he? But he looks so much more fresh and new and up to date. And yeah, I really, really like this one, actually. I really like this one. There's still enough person left to feel a little bit sorry for him. But at the same time, it's that really nice industrial, clunky feel that you want to get from... servitors especially. They're not like delicate things, for the most part, are they? They're just people with bits strapped on them, whether they like it or not. Of course, they don't like it, but... yeah, that's nicely done. That is nicely done. This is one of those situations where I'm looking at that, and I'm kind of thinking to myself, would I want to do anything to change that, really? Maybe personalise it a little bit, but the model itself is so good just as a base. Oh, it's a little bit unsettling in a way, which is perfect, really. I really like this, although I will say, I really, really like this Psyker. A little bit too close to the Gene Stealer, Majos. Just a little bit too close. I think it's the bald head and the collar. The bald head and the collar are making things a little bit ambiguous in a way. The imagery is there. It's clearly Imperium, but hopefully you see the connection there. It's still a nice design, and I still like it. But I think there's a touch too much in the way of similarity. I mean, the robes are similar. The boots are similar. Admittedly, this has got like an armoured... like more of an armoured chest plate. It's like the top half is a bit different, but that the collar is, I mean, there's probably a very good reason for the fact that they look kind of similar, but I'm not sure they are distinctive enough from each other. That being said, I'm not sure which I like more. I think it might still be the Genestealer Cults Magos that I like a little bit more, but I will say I do like the pose on this one. The pose is excellent. And finally, a new Rogue Trader, and if that isn't some like Soul Calibur shit, I don't know what is. Look at that. Look at it. I've just noticed that the Servo Skull is the Servo Skull reloading one of the revolvers. Hell yes. That is absurd. I love how they've embraced it, haven't they, with the Rogue Trader stuff. They've embraced it. They're like, you know what? It's so weird. It's so out of left field. It's so over-the-top decorative. So, like, unfeasible. We're just going to lean into it. And then you went with stuff like this as a result. That's outstanding. Absolutely. I love this. I love it. There's not a single thing I would change about this model. That is fantastic. Oh my god. So good. So good. So yeah, those are the models from... I forgot what it's called immediately. Good grief. Combat Arena. Terrible. How did I forget that straight off? But look, I was distracted by the pretty shiny things. You know, it happens. It happens every time. Some nice stuff in there. That Rogue Trader, easily top pick for me. I think between the Crusader and the Rogue Trader, but the Rogue Trader just takes it because it's so mad. It's so mad in the best possible way. So yeah, there is some other stuff. They've talked about Stormvault as well, Dreadfane, which is part of the Warhammer Underworld stuff, and they mentioned the Funko Pops and Space Marine Heroes as well, but yeah, Combat Arena is the thing that caught my eye because the models uniformly are excellent. I really like all of them. But yeah, that Rogue Trader just about takes it for me. Let me know what you think of the new models out of that box in the comments down below. As always, feel free to click any of the things, Patreon, video, subscribe, all of that shit. Click it if you like. There is also sponsorships, join memberships, whatever you want to call it, enabled on the channel, which you can click if you like. It's just another way to support the channel, but you are watching the video, which is pretty much enough, let's be honest. It's there if you want it. If you don't want it, ignore it. Either way, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you for the next one. Toodaloo.